Hello my beautiful weebs and welcome back to another video. Today Otaku Sensei will be recommending the top 10 action anime where the main character is overpowered, badass, and strong. And these are 100% non-mainstream animes. So if you're new here and happen to enjoy this sort of content, then please don't forget to subscribe as well as turn on the notification bell. And for the people who are already subbed and like the video before it actually starts, know that we love and appreciate you. Also, we've been partnered with 𝐿ᴜsubs, so if you guys want to buy waifu cups or energy drink, make sure to use code OTAKU with the link in the description. And it would be great if you guys follow Otaku Sensei on Twitter. That being said, let's start this video. We kickstart this list with Haikyuu Hoshin Enki. The story is set in legendary China, which means I'm probably going to struggle with these names, but I will try. A beautiful female fox spirit named Daji is controlling the Emperor Zhao and the ruling Yin dynasty, and using her power over him to do evil in the nation. An immortal in training named Taigong Wang is chosen by the great immortal sages for the Hoshin project to seal away or destroy the evil demons that infest the world. In the course of his adventures, Taigong Wang gathers other powerful companions and sets out to seal away the demons and eventually destroy the fox spirit Daji. And let it be known, there are significant plot differences between the novel, the manga series, and the animated adaptations. In 9th place, we have Battle Girl High School. The story is based on COLOPL's school action role-playing game. Set in the year 2045, the world has been contaminated by ɪṛ쏘ᴜ, mysterious invaders who suddenly appeared, and humans find themselves restricted and contained. Standing boldly against these invaders are ordinary girls everywhere, without a powerful army or even weapons. The 𝐴ᴛ낳 Girls Academy is a school for these Hoshimori, or Star Guardians, destined to fight the ɪṛ쏘ᴜ. The players assigned to this academy to train the girls and take back the contaminated Earth. And so, once again the chimes echo through the sun-strewn schoolyard to mark the beginning of classes today. In 8th place, we have Claymore. It's the Middle Ages and the remnants of mankind are plagued by paranoia and death. Spoken in fearful whispers, the word Yoma cuts a clear image into the minds of all, monstrous beings with the insatiable hunger for human flesh. But fear of their gruesome appetite is dwarfed by that of their ability to shapeshift and steal the memories of their last meal. Forever vulnerable to attack, humans live in unease, even among family. There are few means to kill a Yoma. The organization, informally known as Claymore, is humanity's only line of defense, dispatching half-human, half-Yoma female warriors to purify villages of Yoma. A lonely and dangerous existence, death for these warriors comes with each new assignment. What time is found between trying battles and long, arduous travels is spent in ever-intensifying struggle to resist their Yoma blood and maintain their humanity. Villagers, knowing of this, pay for their security reluctantly and have only loathsome regard for their protectors. In 7th place, we have Broken Blade, or you can call it Break Blade. The story is centered around a young man named Rygardt Arrow, a resident of a world where people can use magic. This magic is the ability to control and empower quartz, doing many things from creating light to operating machinery to riding giant mecha called golems. Rygardt, however, is one of the few exceptions. As an unsorcerer, he cannot utilize quartz, making many aspects of life difficult, as well as being looked down upon by the rest of society. Despite this, in his youth, he managed to befriend Hodor and Sigyn, the future king and queen of the Krishna kingdom, and 𝐿ᴜs, the younger brother of the Secretary of War of the Athens Commonwealth. Years later, Rygardt is reunited with Hodor and Sigyn, where he learns the Athens Commonwealth has begun an invasion of Krishna. Rygardt is also shocked to learn that 𝐿ᴜs is leading one of the strike forces. While at the capital, Rygardt discovers that he has the ability to pilot a recently discovered ancient golem, which cannot be piloted by magic users. Despite its ancient origins, the golem possesses capabilities and systems far more advanced than current golems, and could be the key to turning the tide of battle. While hesitant at first, Rygardt soon gets involved in the war between Krishna and Athens, in an attempt to save Hodor, Sigyn, and even 𝐿ᴜs. In 6th place, we have Clockwork Planet. At an unspecified point in time, Earth collapses. Despite it being almost inevitable that humankind would die out, a genius engineer known only as Y manages to rebuild Earth entirely with gears and clockwork mechanisms, renaming it Clockwork Planet. 1,000 years later, original cities of Earth's countries are flourishing inside the planet's surface gears. Naoto Miura, a high school student living in grid Kyoto who is in love with mechanics, is dragged into a world crisis when a mechanical crate crashes into his apartment. There, he meets Ryuzu, a broken automaton who is part of the initial Y series, a series of automaton created personally by Y himself. Using his superior sense of hearing, Naoto fixes her in 3 hours despite Ryuzu having been broken for 206 years, as nobody was able to revive her. Promising loyalty to him, the two are eventually found by Dr. Marie Belle Briguet, I'm not sure, a princess of a noble family and the youngest person to become a master engineer in the international separate government organization Meister Guild, and her automaton bodyguard, Vaini Halter. With the faulty core tower, a central tower in every grid city that controls its gear functions, Naoto pinpoints the problem with his sense of hearing alone in 10 minutes, fixing it along with other engineers of the Meister Guild and thwarting the government's attempts to purge the city and destroy lives. As the government's illegal technological experimentation is still at large, the pairs join forces to carry out justice and prevent further purges. A month after their encounter, all four appear in Akihabara, Tokyo, having become the world's most infamous terrorists in their quest. In 5th place, we have Banana Fish. Aslan Jade 𝐶alanrese, known as Ash Lynx, was a runaway picked off the streets of New York City and raised by the infamous godfather of the mafia, Dino Golzine. Now 17 years old and the boss of his own gang, Ash begins investigating the mysterious Banana Fish, the same 2 words his older brother Griffin has muttered since his return from the Iraq War. However, his inquiries are hindered when Dino sends his men after Ash at an underground bar he uses as a hideout. At the bar, Skip, Ash's friend, introduces him to Shunichi Ibe and his assistant Eiji Okamura, who are Japanese photographers reporting on American street gangs. However, their conversation is interrupted when Shorter Wong, one of Ash's allies, calls to warn him about Dino. Soon, Dino's men storm the bar, and in the ensuing chaos, kidnap Skip and Eiji. Now, Ash must find a way to rescue them and continue his investigation into Banana Fish. But will his history with the Mafia prevent him from succeeding? In 4th place, we have Speedgrapher. This anime follows the exploits of former war photographer Tatsumi Saiga, who investigates a secret fetish club for the ultra-wealthy called the Roppongi Club. He tries to photograph the club's goddess, a 15-year-old exploited girl named Kagura, but is discovered. As he's about to be killed, Kagura kisses him, granting him the ability to destroy anything he photographs. Saiga soon discovers that Kagura's body fluids, like her saliva in combination with a certain virus, can give people bizarre abilities relating to their secret desires, fetishes, and obsessions. Club members strive for the honor of becoming gifted via Kagura's power. Saiga soon becomes entangled in this secret underground society and the powerful and corrupt Tennozu Group megacorporation that operates it. He attempts to free Kagura, a move that puts the two of them on the run from the Tennozu Group and the bloodthirsty members of the club, with bizarre and often horrifying special powers. In 3rd place, we have Lastoria della Arcana Familia. Yep, that's the English name, or Italian name, I guess if you want to be correct. Anyway, on the island of Regalo, a group of supernaturally powered mafia-like protectors called the Arcana Familia safeguard the people from any who would harm them. The members of their organization, having made contracts with tarot cards, each possess different abilities, such as overwhelming strength, invisibility, or the power to see into someone's heart. Mondo, the leader and the papa of their family, announces at his birthday party that he will be retiring soon. He plans to hold the Arcana Duello, a competition that, if won, will grant the winner the title of Papa and any wish they desire. But there is more at stake than just a title. Mondo also decides that the winner will marry his daughter, Felicita. Enraged by this, the strong-willed Felicita decides to enter the competition herself, in order to make her own way in the world. As Felicita battles for her freedom, her competitors battle for her heart. In 2nd place, we have Active Raid. In a futuristic, post-disaster Tokyo, the Special Public Security 5th Division 3rd Mobile Assault 8th Unit, or Unit 8, is a police unit specializing in handling criminals who wield dangerous wearable technology called willware. Equipped with willware of their own, the squadron is often criticized by the public for their carelessness and disregard for protocol. Sent in by the government as an undercover agent with special instructions from the higher-ups, Asumi Kazari is Unit 8's newest member, determined to straighten out what she expects to be a group of incompetent fools. She instead finds a team of well-intentioned experts who use very effective, albeit unorthodox methods, hindered by strict regulations. With their newest member by their side, Unit 8 fights crime and overcomes unexpected adversaries in active raid. And we have a good classic pick. Black Blood Brothers is at number 1. During a war called the Hong Kong Crusade, an old blood vampire, Jiro Mochizuki, aka the Silver Blade, fought and defeated the Kowloon King and most of the Kowloon children. 10 years later, Jiro heads to Hong Kong with his younger brother, Kotaro Mochizuki, in hopes of reaching the Special Zone, a thriving secret city where vampires live, which is separate from the human civilized part of the city. They soon realize that a plan to infiltrate the Special Zone is being hatched by the Kowloon children survivors. As they travel to the Special Zone, Jiro encounters enemies from the past and new threats that may endanger the safety of the Special Zone, including the citizens. Kotaro's abduction by one of the Kowloon children thrusts him even further into the battle, and along the way he meets a human girl named Mimiko. This video ends here, and I want to especially say thank you to all those people who support us through Patreon and channel membership. Also, make sure to follow Otaku Sensei on social media for update related things. And remember to use code OTAKU at GamerSupps, link in the description. We hope you enjoyed this list as well as got introduced to new shows, and if you did, then leave a like, share with your buddies, and like always, subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, try to keep the comment section wholesome. Peace out.